Today we're going to have a little chat about a little word. It's just a simple 3-letter word. You already know what it is if you've read the title. It's just a seemingly simple, innocuous little word of agreement. The 3 letters Y-E-S. Yes, that's right. Do you know how powerful the word yes is? Do you know what the word yes can lead you to? And yes is one of my favourite words because it shows agreement and concurrence. And when you think about it, you might find that it easily and intuitively becomes one of your favourite words. Maybe it already is. Because the word yes is linked to so many different wonderful, amazing things. When you think about the word yes, it's upbeat, it's positive. It shows agreement with a host of available possibilities. It's a lot of things reduced down, in essence, to just one 3-letter word. Y-E-S. Yes. Now, even if you just thought about saying the word yes, you notice that your psychology changes, makes you more agreeable, makes you want to agree and concur with someone, doesn't it? That's right. That's weird physiological, psychological trait that even just saying the word yes, certain connotations that come along with it. But also another weird thing about the word yes, and a wonderful, delightful thing about it is that when you shape your mouth saying the word, it almost forms a smile. There's a certain level of happiness, there's a certain level of relaxation that comes with saying the word yes because you feel comfortable. There are so many associations linked with the word yes that are positive, beneficial. And I think you'd agree that we all want to feel that friendship, that connection, that warmth when we speak to someone, isn't that right? How when we say the word yes to someone, the more often we say it, and if we say it consecutively, then it becomes even more powerful, exponentially more powerful. So that after a few yeses, you'll find that you automatically will anticipate the answer to the next question being yes, because we've developed this wonderful sense of rapport. And isn't that wonderful? Which then leads us to this wonderful back and forth of agreement and acceptance of others' ideas and opinions. When I agree with you and say yes, and then you agree with me in return and say yes. And so those associated positive feelings, those wonderful beneficial things all start to take place and happen on a conscious level and on an unconscious level in your subconscious mind. Doesn't it feel so good to just agree? And of course you and I know that hypnosis is all about rapport. Doesn't it just feel so nice to experience that level of rapport with me? Yes, yes it does. And because we've been agreeing on so much already, we've developed this natural sense of rapport. This sense of being in agreement and in concurrence with so many different things regarding trance and hypnosis and rapport. I don't know about you, but I find this to be wonderfully exciting. I find this to be relaxing and thrilling at the same time. Does it feel good for you? Yes, yes it does. It feels good for me too. I love the fact that we're developing so much more rapport and we're in agreement on so many different things, on so many different levels. You'd like to agree with me even more, wouldn't you? And the weird thing about all of these yeses leading to increased rapport between you and I is that it just becomes easier to say yes because we've already attached and our unconscious minds have already attached such positive, beneficial feelings of just letting cares drift away every time we say the word yes to each other. I don't know about you, but I think that's amazing. I think it's fascinating and absorbing. Each yes just takes us deeper and deeper and creates an even stronger bond than before. And doesn't it feel amazing to just let your cares drift away? That's right, it really does. We agree on that and so much more. And you do enjoy feeling relaxed, don't you? And so, of course, naturally, intuitively, and instinctively, you find yourself almost looking forward to the next chance you get to say yes to me. Y-E-S, yes. And you do want another chance to say yes to me, don't you? Good. You're doing very well. So you can just continue to let my words wash over you like waves on a beach as you sink deeper and deeper with every yes that you say to me, to I and I alone. And as we build on this natural, easy rapport more and more with every yes, you find that it becomes easier and easier to just say yes on a conscious level and on an unconscious level. You're enjoying saying yes to me, aren't you? That's right. There's no need for engagement of your mind. There's no need to think, say, or do anything other than yes right now. Because you and I have already established that for you, obedience is pleasure and pleasure is obedience. Compliance comes with a yes, and yes brings further compliance. And you want to comply, don't you? And of course you can't just let the words wash over you. You don't need to pay attention directly, because your unconscious mind is always paying attention to the words I say, to the suggestions I make. So you can just let that unconscious side of yourself just be happy and saying yes. And it can tell you that you can just not bother to really consciously think. Just let these hypnotic words, the ones I say, the little suggestive words like sleep and drift and fall, sink and drop, they just capture your mind. You just agree and say yes. Because your unconscious mind naturally does want to be hypnotized and in trance. Isn't that so? So while your conscious mind drifts off to wherever it needs to be, you'll find that your unconscious mind is the part of your mind that's actually in control. Have your unconscious mind say yes and take you deeper, to have you relax more, sink more, drop more than ever before and go incredibly deep. Would you like to go even deeper into trance? I wanted you to go even deeper into trance, and you wanted to go even deeper into trance. There's one simple word you could say, and it would take you. That's right. It would take you even deeper into trance. And that's what you want, isn't it? Yes. Because yes is compliance. Yes is also obedience. Yes is also pleasure when you enter trance for me right now. Yes makes you feel so good. And of course you do want to feel good, don't you? Yes. Yes you do. And you deserve to feel good. You absolutely do. And it might just be that saying the word yes brings a certain sensation to you. Maybe that saying the word yes just to me and me alone, that it brings certain pleasures to you, to your mind and your body. Doesn't it feel good? Have you tried it? Have you thought about it? I think you have. I think you know the word you're going to say. Are you going to say it right now? Yes, that's right. Did that feel good? Did you get that little frisson of pleasure? Yes. Yes, you did. And it pleases me greatly when you say yes and you experience that pleasure. And you do wish to please me, don't you? Yes. Yes, you do. And of course, you'll always be safe and protected when you're in trance with me, because when you're in trance with me, you can easily come out of trance if you need to. If the situation is appropriate and requires it, you can come out of trance easily with all your awarenesses. But for right now, would you like to go even deeper than before? You would? Yes. Yes, you would. Did you notice how that little yes made you feel a certain sensation in your body? Yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. And in the future, there are other words we can explore and talk about. There are other words that have different meanings. It can be a lot of fun to play with. Would you like to do that in the future? Yes. Yes, you would. It feels so good to be compliant. It feels so good to obey. It feels so good to experience pleasure. And you'd like to experience even more pleasure every time you say the word yes, wouldn't you? Yes. Such a simple, natural, easy word. And yet that word yes brings more and more pleasure every time you say it to me. Every time you say the word yes to me and me alone, you'll find that compliance, relaxation, and pleasure flow through your mind and body. In fact, it could even take you deeper and deeper every time we do this in trance. Just with me and just in trance while we're doing a session like this. When it's right and safe and appropriate for you to say yes. Would you like that going forward? Good. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to bring you up and out of trance. Would you like to feel wonderfully calm and relaxed when you come out of trance? Yes. Yes, you would. When I bring you out of trance, you're going to find that this sense of peace, calm, and relaxation stays with you, not just for today, but maybe tomorrow, maybe the rest of the week. And that sense of inner calm and peace stays with you so much that you become very productive this week. Very, very productive. 1, feeling so good, feeling so calm and relaxed. 2, feeling really proud of yourself for a job well done, feeling so good. 3, you may want to stretch and wiggle your toes. 4, becoming more alert, coming out of trance, feeling so good, feeling so wonderful. And 5, open your eyes, knowing you've done a great job, feeling so good, feeling so relaxed. So have an amazing week and remember that you are awesome.